Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Did you do something special for your mom for Mother's Day? And let me say Happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there that might be listening. I hope that you all had a wonderful day with your babies and your children and your loved ones. Um, I had a great Mother's Day. I was able to spend, it was kind of like a day and a night. Michaela and Edgar cooked for me on Saturday night, and then Cassidy cooked dessert for me yesterday. So I had some good food and some good company between those 2 days. And of course, I got sugar from McKinley. So I had a great time, and my husband, he always spoils me, and he cooked chicken for me last night, and then I did the sides. So anyway, um, like I said last week, I was a little under the weather, didn't feel too good for a couple of days, so I got behind on my videos, and I told you I'm going to try to make those up. Um, so I'm probably going to maybe try to do some extras this week, and but today is Monday's video, and it is a 4.0. It's half a point. The quiz number is 5550, and it is a classic. Why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. And it doesn't have it on this book, but it is a Caldecott winner from several years ago. There's some books that have that medal. Remember I told you that medal that tells shows everyone that the book is celebrated and awarded for its illustrations. But this is a West African folktale, and it is a story. You think about mosquitoes, right? It says why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. Well, this book is a picture book or a story trying to explain why that happens, okay? And yes, it's a made up story, okay? It's a folk tale. And a folk tale is a story that's like passed down from, generation to generation, passed down through different folk, F-O-L-K, people, okay? Well, in this case, the mosquito, as you know, is annoying, right? And he buzzes like around us, and he bites us, and we really don't care for mosquitoes too much. So, in this story, it kind of tells you why we don't care for mosquitoes too much. So, why do they keep on buzzing in our ears and annoying us? And this story is kind of going to explain that, okay? Kind of give you a funny answer on why that happens. Oh, the author is retold. It's actually a retelling of an African folktale, and it's Verna Ardema. The pictures are Leo and Diane Dillon. One morning, a mosquito saw an iguana drinking at a waterhole. The mosquito said, "Iguana, you will never believe what I saw yesterday." "Try me," said the iguana. The mosquito said, "I saw a farmer digging yams that were almost as big as I am." "What's a mosquito compared to a yam?" snapped the iguana grumpily. "I would rather be deaf than listen to such nonsense." So he stuck 2 sticks in his ears and went off meh, 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 through the reeds. There's the sticks that he stuck in his ears. He didn't want to hear what Mosquito had to say. He said that is just totally just silly nonsense. Doesn't make any sense. So he put sticks in his ears. The iguana was still grumbling to himself when he happened to pass by a python. The big snake raised his head and said, "Good morning, iguana." The iguana did not answer, but lumbered on, bobbing his head, badaman, badaman. "Now, why won't he speak to me?" said the python to himself. "Iguana, you must be angry about something. I'm afraid he is plotting some mischief against me." He began looking for somewhere to hide. The first likely place he found was a rabbit hole, and in he went. Wassa-woosa-woo, wassa-woosa-woo, wassa-woosa-woo. When the rabbit saw the big snake coming into her burrow, she was terrified. She scurried out through her back way and bounded, "Crick, crick, crick." across a clearing. So, here goes the iguana. He goes by the python. Python says, "Good morning." Iguana doesn't hear him. So, Python thinks iguana is plotting some bad, plan against him, some kind of mischief, and he gets scared, so he goes down into a rabbit hole. So there's the python, there's the rabbit. And so when this is coming in, what do you think he does? He gets scared because there's the python coming. A crow saw the rabbit running for her life. He flew into the forest crying, "Caw, caw, caw." It was his duty to spread the alarm in case of danger. A monkey heard the crow. He was sure that some dangerous beast was prowling near. He began screeching and leaping killy-willy through the trees to help warn the other animals. As the monkey was crashing through the treetops, he happened to land on a dead limb. It broke and fell on an owl's nest, killing one of the owlets. So, when the crow sees the rabbit running, he announces and makes the danger call, "Caw, caw, caw," to all the other animals to let them know that there's danger. Then the monkey hears the crow. He was sure that something was coming up, some kind of beast or something, and so he runs and he's crashing through the treetops. He landed on a dead limb. That limb landed on one of the baby owls. So there was 4 of them. Mother Owl was not at home, for though she usually hunted only in the night, this morning she was still out searching for one more tidbit to satisfy her hungry babies. When she returned to the nest, she found one of them dead. Her other children told her that the monkey had killed it. All that day and all that night, she sat in her tree, so sad, so sad, so sad. Now it was Mother Owl who woke the sun each day so that the dawn could come. But this time, when she should have hooted for the sun, she did not do it. The night grew longer and longer, and the animals of the forest knew it was lasting much too long. They feared that the sun would never come back. So here's the Mother Owl, and she's sad that her babies died. Isn't that sad? So she's the one that does the hooting to tell the sun to come up. Well, she's so sad she doesn't want to hoot. She doesn't want to tell the sun. So what's going to happen if the sun doesn't come up? It's going to be nighttime, right? At last, King Lion called a meeting of the animals. They came and sat down, pum, 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 around a council fire. Mother Owl did not come, so the antelope was sent to fetch her. When she arrived, King Lion asked, "Mother Owl, why have you not called the sun? The night has lasted long, 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 and everyone is worried." Mother Owl said, "Monkey killed one of my owlets, and because of that I cannot bear to wake the sun." The king said to the gathered animals, "Did you hear? It was the monkey who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." All right, so here's the lion. He called a council, which is like a meeting with all of the animals. And he called the owl, the Mother Owl, and said, "What's going on? Why are you not waking the sun?" So they think that this is the way Monkey did something himself. That it was really an accident, okay? But they think that he did it on purpose. Then King Lion called the monkey. He came before him, nervously glancing from side to side. "Rim, rim, 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 rim." "Monkey," said the king, "why did you kill one of Mother Owl's babies?" "Oh, King, it was the crow's fault. He was calling and calling to warn us of danger, and I went leaping through trees to help, and a limb broke under me, and it fell, on the owl's nest," the king said to the council. So it was the crow who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. So here's the crow that scared the monkey, And then the monkey jumped and broke the limb, and the limb fell. Then the king called for the crow. That big bird came flapping up. He said, "King Lion, it was the rabbit's fault. I saw her running for her life in the daytime. Wasn't that reason enough to spread an alarm?" The king nodded his head and said to the council, "So it was the rabbit who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." So each time he talks to a new animal, what's happening? He's getting more and different information. He's getting more information to make the story a little clearer, right? So his idea about who did it changes a little bit each time. So each time he tells the council, he tells the meeting, the group, that now, this time it was the rabbit who startled the crow, because the crow on this page, the crow was saying, the monkey was saying it was the crow. Then the crow says it's the rabbit because the rabbit was running during the daytime. So who's he going to call now? Who's the lion going to call now? Rabbit. Then King Lion called the rabbit. The timid little creature stood before him, one trembling paw drawn up uncertainly. "Rabbit, why did you break a law of nature and go running into the daytime?" "Oh, King, it was the python's fault. I was in my house minding my own business when that big snake came in and chased me out." The king said to the council, "So it was the python who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun and the day won't come up." So here is the rabbit telling all. So you notice the pictures when the animal is telling about that other animal that scared them. Those pictures are really kind of dramatic. Look at that python, how scary he looks. King Lion called the python, who came slithering, wasso wasso, wasso wasso, wasso wasso, past the other animals. "But King, it was the iguana's fault. He wouldn't speak to me, and I thought he was plotting some mischief against me. When I crawled into the rabbit's hole, I was only trying to hide." The king said to the council, "So it was the iguana who frightened the python, who scared the, where is he? Rabbit, who startled the crow." Okay, here's a crow. "Who alarmed the monkey, who killed the baby owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Look how big iguana looks now. So they're trying to make him out to be, see, like on this page, the python was real big. Now they're trying to make the iguana be the bad guy and be the one that's caused all of this. Now the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. The summons is when, like, you get called. The antelope was sent to fetch him. All the animals laughed when they saw the iguana coming, bataman, 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 with the sticks still stuck in his ears. King Lion pulled out the sticks. Then he asked, "Iguana, what evil have you been plotting against the python?" None at all. Python is my friend," cried the iguana. "Then why wouldn't you say good morning to me?" demanded the snake. So here we go. So we're finally getting down to the reason and what happened. And why did the iguana put the sticks in his ears? Because who had been in his ears? Yeah, let's see. The mosquito. "I didn't hear you or even see you," said the iguana. "Mosquito told me such a big old lie, I couldn't bear to listen to it, so I put sticks in my ears." laughed the lion. So that's why you had sticks in your ears. Yes, said the iguana, it was the mosquito's fault. King Lion said to the council. So it was the mosquito who annoyed the iguana, who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. So there's Mosquito. Punish the mosquito! Punish the mosquito! Punish the mosquito! Cried all of the animals. When Mother Owl heard that, she was satisfied. She turned her head toward the east and hooted, "Hoo! Hoo! Hoo!" And the sun came up. Meanwhile, the mosquito had listened to it all from a nearby bush. So here's the mosquito had been hiding behind a bush, listening to all of this going on. She crept under a curly leaf and was never found and brought before the council. But because of this, the mosquito has a guilty conscience. To this day, she goes about whining in people's ears. Zzz, is everyone still angry at me? Zzz. When she does that, she gets an honest answer. Pow! So, look what happens to him. So the mosquitoes says she never got in trouble with the council. Okay? She was able to hide so that they weren't able to call her and get on to her or punish her. So she still went around and she was feeling guilty about it. And she went around. So this is a person, okay? And she's buzzing in that person's ear. And said, "How are you still angry with me?" And what does the person say? "Huh, of course." Pop! And you see what happens. So now you know why mosquitoes buzz in our ears. They're saying, "Are you still mad at me? Please don't be mad at me." Okay, pop. All right, that was a 4.0, half a point, quiz number 5550. And I hope you enjoyed why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. Okay, I will see you next video. Bye, guys.